hey, YouTube, you know we love you, and you know we still love doing the show here on YouTube, but our camera, unreliable, actually stopped filming in the middle of the entire beginning of the show. So what you're about to see is...
a good, 5-10 minutes of
nothing.
darkness?
Yep.
But you'll hear it. Just close your eyes.
Yeah, isn't that funny? You know what was reliable was the audio.
It doesn't mean like we're going downhill or we don't
Yeah,
care
it does.
about videos.
And I don't give
Well,
a
you know
shit.
what? It would be better because you can just use your imagination. Take our voices. You can imagine us as naked. You can imagine us being like big, beefy dudes.
Or if you want to know what it looked like, it just looked like this, like our mouths
this.
moving.
It is really funny though, so don't fast forward. There's some
No,
good
it's great.
content there.
It's great. And we also give a shout out to the schmoes, too, so check it out. But I will say that this could be potentially you understanding what we intend with the podcasts. Maybe stand up, get something done. Is your bed made? Make your bed. Put your laundry away.
Go for a jog.
You would think that making your bed wouldn't affect you yourself emotionally. You think that I gotta make my bed so my mom doesn't yell at me. It helps.
Enjoy.
It does help. Your mom doesn't yell at you after you make your bed.
Jake. Oh, Jake. You are just the crown jewel of pretty much it.
Enjoy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh.
Potentially good morning.
Potentially good afternoon.
It could be any time of the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
This is pretty much it.
Do girls watch pretty much it?
I don't know. I hope not.
No girls allowed.
It's time to start the show.
No. I hate cooties.
Today's the 14th of March,
Yes, it is.
2014. How does it make you
today?
feel? How does it make you feel?
Makes me feel devastated because that is the exact date where I became an unwilling father.
You know, I watched the original Batman today.
Okay.
Michael Keaton is such a goofball.
No, that's not true. You didn't actually watch it today, did you?
I did actually watch it.
I don't believe you.
A couple weeks ago, you came in here saying how you watched Batman Forever twice in one day.
I did, yeah. That's true.
You're just
I believe.
I have to bring something to the pretty much it discussion. So,
you
all right.
you're sitting at home and you're like, man, I better watch Batman so I can then say I watched it. I'm pretty much it.
Hey,
Yeah.
speaking of watching movies, we watched another movie and
I
we did a
wouldn't-
commentary track for it.
I
You
wouldn't call it a movie.
No.
This is one
I'd
of the
call it
worst
just
ones.
like an hour of shapes.
Cluster F.
It was shapes. It was just sort of like watching patterns unfold.
of just nasty patterns.
Well, I wonder if anybody knows what it is. Food Fight. We watched the monstrosity that is Food Fight.
This was bad.
And we did a commentary track for it, and it is available to you, special person watching this episode of Pretty Much It, within the first 24 hours of it being on sale until 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday, March 15th. The commentary track is only 99 cents, so check it out.
But
buy
guess
it,
what?
buy it, and then it goes to only $1.99 after that, so it's still good.
If you're a cool guy and you have a Patreon, guess how much it costs? Nothing. 'Cause
You
it's
get it.
free.
You got it.
For
get it.
$5 a month, you get a bunch of bonus clips, you get a bunch of cool shit, and you get all the commentary tracks for free. A week early, they've been watching Food Fight for a whole week, and they are loving it.
You can't complain. I dare you to try. No, I really am daring you.
You know what I dare you?
What do you dare?
To start listening to the movie news.
We got a lot of good stuff
Okay.
this week.
We got movie news, folks.
do.
Movie news. We do have a bunch of stuff
Start
this
out with
week.
the big one.
Yeah, the big one. Now, as we know, DC, well, Warner Brothers, I guess.
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers moved Batman and Superman from 2015 to May 6th, 2016, right?
The magic number.
And the interesting thing about that is that there was another movie on that date, an unannounced Marvel movie on the same day.
And what did it turn out to be?
Well, it was just announced today.
Uh-oh.
Well, first of all, before I even say what it was,
I don't
because
even know what
yeah,
this is.
Kevin Feige, they were like, "Are you going to move now that Batman Superman is up in your grill?" And they were like, "No," which I'm glad they're not. They just announced it's Cap 3.
Cap 3.
Captain America 3, which I'm hearing great things about Cap 2.
glad to
Same
see
directors,
people
so
are
it
into
might be
that.
big.
It's good that they're giving Cap all
Could you imagine
he deserves.
Batman Superman versus Captain America?
I mean, in the same movie?
Yeah, I wish.
Well, Captain America, he hates Superman.
And they hate America.
yeah,
Superman? No,
Batman and Superman hate America.
Superman is America, basically.
And Captain America can't have him knocking on his game.
On
Right.
his America.
That's his
Captain
shtick.
America's going to walk in and be like, "You destroyed the world.
Yeah.
By existing, you actually made things worse, Soups. So
Soups.
you got to go." But yeah, this is interesting and this is exciting.
Now, I think Warner Brothers would be the smarter people to move the
Right.
date.
Yeah.
because-
Isn't that funny, though?
Well,
Batman and Superman running from Cap?
Well, because
Captain
Marvel
America.
has a million other movies coming out. This is Warner Brothers' only one, so they can't bet with it. They have
Yeah,
to just
yeah.
put it in a
Yeah.
good position.
Right, if Cap 2
Now-
doesn't do incredibly, they're like,
Well, at least we got Avengers
Yeah.
3.
Yeah,
It's like
Jesus.
now,
And Doctor Strange probably
yeah,
that year.
now, Jake, since you're a Captain America Big Boy fan,
Yeah, I'm a
you
big
knew
Cap fan.
you knew all about the Winter Soldier
Yep.
and what that meant.
Every
Keep it on the
single
DL
thing.
though for
Yep.
those
Yeah,
that
what-
still can't see the
favorite
face of the
book.
actor.
Favorite Captain America book.
What would you say would be the next progression for Cap? What was his next adventure? Fighting more Nazis? Fighting robot Nazis? Fighting monster robot
I would
Nazis?
think after Cap 3 they
What,
Oh, I mean,
they
in
off him?
Cap 3. Like, you think he dies right at the beginning?
Honestly,
Like,
That would be
honestly,
incredible.
Well, I mean,
Whoa,
if you want to align it with like what happens after the Winter Soldier, yeah, we could actually talk about the death of Captain America.
on
was
the
that like was that the
steps.
Civil War?
No, when he got shot down on the
That's
steps,
after
right?
the Civil War.
Are we am I right?
Oh,
That's when he got shot.
He did. He got shot in front of a courthouse.
That's what I thought. Yeah,
very Martin Luther King like.
I think that was what it was supposed to be.
It was. They were one and the same.
Like it's on the
For
panel,
America.
on the panel when Captain America's bleeding out, like you just see like the little fade-in face of Martin Luther King watching over him
with a tear.
with a tear and like and open arms
And
to
Whitney
welcome him to
Houston
Black
singing.
Man Heaven.
No, I don't want to.
Okay. Speaking of superheroes, though, we have some news about Fantastic Four.
More
Remember we were talking
news?
about Doctor Doom?
Now,
might be a woman.
might have
Apparently
a-
not going to
it's
be a
not gonna
woman.
be a girl now?
Right.
I
apparently.
wanted to see that Doom vagina.
Doomgina.
Vagina of
All right.
Doom.
We've got a list of a couple of people that are potentially, apparently up for the role. Ready? You're not gonna know any of them by name.
Well,
that's for
we'll
sure.
see about that.
One of them.
Sam Riley,
Nope.
Okay. Who?
Eddie Redmayne,
No.
Eddie
Toby
Redmayne.
Kebbell. Wait, we'll go back,
Tony
and Domhnall Gleeson, if that's how you pronounce it.
That's a hell of a name.
Yeah.
No.
Now, Sam Riley, I recognize the face. I don't really know him. But I will say that Eddie Redmayne, of course, you want to do an impression, Jake?
How can we live when we are
yeah,
parted?
And then
Kermit
Domhnall
Man,
Gleeson
yeah.
was in About Time, and he was good. What's interesting is there's a bunch of like kind of like they don't seem very powerful, but like that would make it kind of interesting. Like they don't have that sort of. You wouldn't think Eddie Redmayne for Doctor Doom.
Empty chairs and empty tables.
Well, Doctor Doom, he's gonna have like the big metal face the
Right.
whole time. So
It's interesting. I don't know. I mean, sure. I'm
my
glad that it's
friends,
not
my
someone that's like a
friends.
huge person.
Okay. Like I mean, I would just say get like Randy Quaid as Doctor Doom or something. You need like a big
wanna-
goofy guy.
Randy Quaid is A, not living in America anymore, and
No,
B,
he's not dead, is he?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I start with well, A, he's not living in America anymore, and B, he's dead. Get it?
Why doesn't he live in America?
Because he thinks you don't know this?
No.
You know this.
No. What
Oh,
is
he
this?
thinks that the government's out to get him, and he's a lunatic, and he moved to Canada.
Well, the government's out to get everyone. What makes him so special?
Next, we've got some news
Oh.
about Star Wars 7. He goes, oh.
like you just dropped the bomb
Yeah.
on someone.
We got some news about Star Wars 7. We got more lists.
yes.
All right, we got a list of. So that was
The
who could
leads.
potentially play Doctor Doom. This is who could potentially play a lead Jedi apprentice in Star Wars 7. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the first two are interesting. We got Matthew James Thomas and Ray Fisher, who are both stage actors, theater actors,
Handsome guys, yeah.
which I think is very interesting. And I love it. And then we've got Ed Spielers from Downton Abbey. And then we know Jesse Plemons, of course, is nominated. Is potential. We knew that. I hope he's in it.
Yeah.
And the new one that I think is very interesting that I'm all over is John Boyega, the main actor, the lead in Attack the Block.
Oh yeah, he'd
Yeah.
be great.
He was
looks good,
awesome.
yeah.
He could be the next. He could be the next Black Jedi.
Yeah, why not?
They had Samuel
He could be the next
Jackson.
White Jedi too.
They could
could do
digitally
that.
remaster him to be a White Jedi.
They could fix
Remaster?
him.
Like-
Is what you're
They
trying to
could
say.
make him better.
Oh, I don't.
Bad for your brand?
I don't associate with you guys.
Bad for your brand, Jill. But yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. John Boyega is great. He was awesome
all
in that
these
movie.
people are cool because they. Well, I guess John Boyega wouldn't be playing Han Solo's son.
Why,
Yeah,
Jake?
he's African American.
Wow, way to discriminate.
In Star Wars,
He
wouldn't
can
be
do whatever he
African-American.
wants.
Yeah, in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
he
Star
wouldn't
Wars,
be
he would not be African American.
He'd be
He'd be like
brown human. Or whatever.
Okay, but I get shit.
Yeah.
I'm the only one.
what would be the official race? I mean, do they call humans in Star Wars?
yeah, they're humans.
From the planet.
But like they never specify like
Neptune.
Asian humans or black
yeah, but like,
humans.
what is
or-
their?
Yeah, what is
planet
Mace
of origin?
Windu's race?
Yeah,
He's a human, but he must be
the
like,
Windus.
human from the west or something. Like, I don't know. Like, how do they? That's a good question. I should know.
We have
the
to check
answer
this
to
out. We
this.
need
Jake, you and your expanded
we need-
universe
Yeah.
lore.
Christian Harloff. I'm gonna hit him up for real and
Yes.
ask him.
Yeah. You know, I didn't know he was such a good Star Wars guy, and now that I know he is, I respect him even more. His podcast is.
I finally
great.
respect him at all.
No, I mean, the Far Far Away podcast is awesome.
It is indeed.
Check it out.
Boo! Here we are. Ha! We're back.
Yeah. sorry
Camera
about that.
is back on. Actually, let me check.
Is it really on?
It's on.
We're recording.
Like Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong was.
Let's get back into it, boys.
Lego Movie 2.
Lego Movie 2.
We have a director.
We have a director indeed. It's unfortunately not Phil Lord and Chris Miller.
But
They're not returning.
One of the guys is.
Nope.
No,
Well,
why
they're both
not?
going to be probably working on it, but it's Chris McKay. Chris McKay is directing. He was one of the guys that did the animation for the film,
That's
apparently.
right. Yeah, he was involved in the first one.
Right. So
well, as long you know what, that was like the best thing of the Lego movie.
The
Like,
animation was
I
beautiful.
loved the Lego movie.
Yeah.
But like the animation was like just watching it with the sound off. It was just great. Like it's.
you did that?
Yes, when I was watching the movie, I'm like,
You just shut
No
shut
more.
it off, shut that off on your head. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a little worrisome, but I honestly don't even want a sequel. As much as I loved it,
you know
I
what? I think
kinda
the
love it
only-
on its
like,
own.
Yeah, like the only way a sequel would ever work in my eyes is if they go like do a Toy Story 2 route. Like the toys get involved in like the real world shenanigans
Right.
a little bit. Because that's like the only.
Well, didn't
like,
they get involved in the shenanigans in the first Toy Story too? I mean, like.
but not like in the real world. Like, I mean,
yeah,
went to-
shit got
they went to
real in
Pizza
the,
Planet,
in the second
yo.
one.
they only went to Pizza Planet.
And then they went to the
Pizza Planet,
neighbor's
gas
house.
station.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about in the second.
They
one.
went on a plane in the second
Yeah, in
one.
the second one, like they had to cross the street. And,
Oh
like,
yeah. They
Oh
did.
shit!
Holy crap.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
fucking love that movie.
I think like that's
Damn.
gonna be like the only way to like continue like because like the Lego movie like why it worked so well because like it was so original
And it was
like,
kind of just a one-off, though. It didn't feel like it needs
Yeah.
a sequel. But I mean, money talks, and also I'm not complaining. It was great, so I'm not like, ugh, another one.
It'll
but
be
I don't
cool
know.
if they add like. I mean, they had Batman, so like, why can't they have like Harry Potter?
They did.
or
They had Dumbledore.
No, I mean like all
Oh.
of Harry Potter.
Oh, maybe they will.
I was so happy that Millhouse was in that movie. That was like the best part of the movie.
That was your
for me.
favorite part.
And Millhouse.
Oh boy. Well, yeah, so we'll see what happens.
What
We'll
are
see.
the Simpsons?
I don't think this is a bad thing necessarily. It's just
No,
it's just a
no,
different
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But we have some news now. Speaking of Lego Movie 2,
Music fans.
we have some news about twos. Okay, good things come in twos. Is that a thing?
Let's see how the segue goes.
Hendrix. You know how there's Andre 3000
Jimi Hendrix.
is
right?
starring as not Jason Hendrix. Andre 3000 is starring as Jimi Hendrix
He
in
looks
an
pretty good.
unauthorized biopic. Yeah, there was a clip release that looks good
Unauthorized, most importantly, meaning they don't have the rights to the music.
to the music, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's awkward.
And then they also don't have like the Hendrix estate has not given them permission to do it.
Yep.
So now this movie's coming out. Actually, it's playing at South by Southwest right now. While it's playing at South by Southwest, the Hendrix estate just announced that they're doing their own
All right.
biopic.
See, now this
What a bunch
is
of goons.
this is shitty for two reasons. One, the fact that they're doing it is shitty.
Mhm.
But two, the fact that they announced it while this was going on at South by Southwest.
Yeah, it's like, what are they,
It means they're
competing?
trying to undercut, and that means that yes, it is just a business. The Hendrix estate has become a business. And
Yeah.
that's shitty.
That's stupid.
You don't see.
What would he say today if he were living and breathing?
Man, that's not cool, man.
Because he's dead. Isn't that the sound dead people make when they
Okay.
try to speak?
Yes,
I
like
think
when they
this-
reanimate a corpse. Hey.
Yeah, I feel like they just make it sound like
Twos.
it. That's
Twos. We have more
Speaking
twos.
of twos.
We have some news about Peter Pan, or the movie just called Pan,
Oh, man,
directed by Joe Wright. And the reason this is a 2 is because there are 2 Peter Pan movies in the works, at least, possibly even
What's
3,
the other
but
one
2
called?
for
Like-
sure.
Like Peter Pan, and then this one's just called Pan.
Something like that.
Or
Who
one's
knows? Who
called, like,
cares?
Neverland's
We've talked
okay.
about this
But
on pretty much every-
Tiger Lily.
Yeah.
Guess who's playing Tiger Lily?
Uh,
Rooney Mara.
Rooney Mara.
No, she.
Big fan
I like
of
her.
her.
Yeah, I like
what
her.
about
She's cool.
do you think that in any of these movies are going to get Rufio? Rufio.
That's a freaking hook.
yeah.
I mean, I
Probably
hope
not.
Yeah.
one can dream.
One could dream.
Now, who is Tiger Lily? Who
Tiger
is?
Lily? Are you serious?
I don't know.
Tiger Lily's the Indian. That's why they have a white girl playing her.
Oh, that's an outrage.
Very
is an
odd.
outrage.
What an odd. Oh, that's an outrage. Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be complaints of whitewashing and shit, unless we find out
Yeah,
that
there
Rooney
is.
Mara is 1/8 Cherokee or something.
She might be. She's
Maybe
got the
they're
six
gonna
eyes.
make
Everybody is 1/8 Cherokee. I
I'm
think.
not.
Maybe they're going to make
think everybody is.
Tinkerbell black,
What if Tinkerbell was?
Jewish,
No. Move on. What's next?
Jake is getting afraid.
Asian.
This is just a quick little thing. Remember that Magic Kingdom movie?
Nope.
Okay.
Wait,
John
the Land
Favreau
of
wanted to do.
Tomorrow? Wait.
No, that's a different movie.
Oh.
John Favreau wanted to do a movie where like kids get stuck in Magic Kingdom at
Oh,
night.
that's right. Like the
Nightmare.
like the
Like
museum
museum,
movie.
yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. And I'm all for it. I love that kind of stuff because
That's
that's a
crazy.
goddamn dream for a kid. You know what I mean? But it's been on the back burner because he's working on The Jungle Book right now, and Idris Elba has officially been cast as Shere Khan.
The Tiger Man.
Yes, the tiger, and it's animated,
Oh,
I
wow.
believe. So
It's animated?
No, I mean the
Well, a tiger's got
The
to
tiger-
be animated.
I'm-
It's not
what I
Idris
meant is-
Elba dressed up as a tiger.
No, it'll be a real kid with a CG tiger, probably. Now,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
wait a second.
Yeah.
There was a live-action Jungle Book movie
There's probably been like
many,
10.
many years ago.
There's probably been 10.
I remember it was on VHS.
And guess what? Remember, we're talking about 2s.
Yeah.
So
There
just
was a Jungle Book
keep
sequel.
yeah, but there's my point is that Ron Howard is also working on a Jungle Book movie.
Oh no.
So we've got 2 Jungle Books
Why
on
is
the way.
everybody doing everything twice?
Hollywood has been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
Remember the schmoes in my 12 Days of Christmas thing?
because
They were just talking about all the 2 movies that came out. We had 2
Yeah.
Hitchcock movies. We had 2 this, 2 that.
Our ideas are too hard. New
Well,
ideas.
it's just like they're making too many movies.
They
It's
need to
like
But
hire
it's like
me.
also like, who do they think this is going to be for? Like when I was a kid, I hated the Jungle Book.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
like
I
it.
It's
didn't-
cool as hell.
Yeah, I like the music.
I didn't like it.
That's the one with the bear who was
Yeah.
like, the bears are necessary.
Isn't his name like
are necessary.
Boogaloo?
The bears are necessary.
The bears are necessary.
Yeah, a bear would say that. Freaking bears.
You know what? I hated the Jungle Book, but I fucking love Tailspin. Oh yeah.
totally
Oh yeah.
different,
No,
but
it's
alright.
not. No, it's not.
Tailspin, is that with the airplanes?
That was the Jungle Book characters, but like anthropomorphized into pilots.
Some, oh my god.
Some reason.
Oh Jesus.
Hey, what comes after 2?
3.
C.
Close. 3.
I said 3.
You're not the only one in the room, asshole.
Asshole. What is it?
Okay. We
how you
have
said it.
Smurfs 3.
Ugh.
Apparently, it's going to be a completely animated reboot.
Good. What? I'm
Wait.
I'm sorry. What?
The Smurfs reboot.
What? Wait.
That's a sentence that I live to see.
Wait. What?
They're rebooting the franchise as just animated.
You know what? That's what.
That's
they
probably
should've-
better off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly.
I mean, like,
yeah.
so, like, they realized they fucked up.
I-
I mean, like, the first thing they screwed up with was making the Smurfs look like nightmare abominations.
And having
Like,
what's his name play Gargamel. Jesus Christ.
he was a
He
great
actually
Gargamel.
looked great.
He was
yeah.
like the perfect
It just
Gargamel.
made
Yeah.
me feel uncomfortable. I don't know why.
It was bizarre.
Maybe because it was a real person.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get the
it was
Smurfs.
confusing compared to them. But I don't know. I don't give a shit. Why? What do we? I don't know. Only reason I included it is because we're going with the theme of 3s, and we have news about Taken 3. Maggie Grace has joined the cast. I give a
The
shit.
beautiful Maggie Grace.
Yep.
Once
He's
again,
gonna be
she will
on
be
an
captured.
airplane.
Joining Liam Neeson in Taken 3. Now, one other tiny little tidbit of news about Liam Neeson this week is that it came out. Did you hear about this?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
It came out that, and longtime PMI viewers are gonna just eat this up.
if you remember the joke I made.
Yeah, but
Oh no!
apparently he turned down James Bond like 20 years ago.
They were courting him for Goldeneye before.
Before Pierce?
Yep.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, man.
And he turned it down because of his wife.
Oh,
His,
what an
his
idiot!
wife. He said his wife literally said, "Don't do it," and he was like, "Okay."
Okay.
Which is like word for word what Jake suggested.
And now
was
look.
holding him back the whole time.
Now look.
Yeah.
His wife is dead.
Dead, and he's
And he's
skyrocketing.
an action like mega star, and he's having the time of his goddamn. You know he's having.
You know
a
what?
blast.
Every week he probably visits
You don't
her
think?
grave.
Yeah, and,
and
gives
just-
it the finger. Just gives it the middle finger.
Yeah,
You're
he-
holding him back.
every time he visits her, he's a different character from his action movie.
Look what
He
I
just
am
throws
now.
money on the ground.
This could have been yours while you were alive.
I don't know. I thought that was really
Oh.
interesting. I read that and I could not believe that was true.
Jake.
It was exactly what Jake foretold.
See, I'm telling you, Natasha Richardson was holding him back.
He's starting to slur a little bit. You all right?
Natasha.
Natasha.
Hard name to say. Doesn't matter though.
That's it for movie news. Let's talk about
On that
TV news.
Note, on that happy note.
We
Yeah.
got some big TV news. This is a big thing.
Do
Flash.
Ta-da! Savior of the universe.
So
Nope.
we've got the Flash,
The
the
Flash.
Flash,
The runner.
the runner, the runner,
The
fast
guy who goes
as
fast.
you put it. We got the full costume, and I think it looks great.
It does look great, but
Um,
that's what I was gonna say. I mean, I think you're gonna say the same thing. Every superhero costume taken like a picture on set.
Oh, out of context.
looks
yeah.
goofy as. It looks goofy as hell.
I really
like
didn't even think it looked that goofy.
I thought. It
You know why?
looked-
Because
I
the
mean,
guy looks like he thinks the same thing. Then you know what I mean? He almost
Yeah.
looks like he thinks like whatever. You
no,
know what I mean?
Like, I bet like
That guy
in-
seems perfect for the Flash.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
in motion it's gonna look great.
And in
Yeah.
the actual shot that they gave out, like they
Yeah.
did like a real promo shot.
Yeah.
I thought it looked good.
It's
Uh-huh.
something, and also it's something I think what's throwing a lot of people off. That like dark red leather, which we have seen before in Daredevil.
Right.
That doesn't really look good until it's like dark and gritified.
Oh, you mean like out in the
Like
daylight?
color
Yeah,
corrected?
right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know me. I always want things to be more colorful and stuff, but I'd say this is actually, for what it's worth, it's colorful. It's red. It's not bright red, but it's red.
What's gonna make or break for me? What's gonna make or break the entire show
Uh-oh.
is what it looks like when he's running.
Right.
I
we were
was
talking,
just
we
about to
talked
say
about
that,
this
yeah.
a couple weeks
Because
ago.
you know he's gonna run a lot.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we'll
'cause
see.
that's his whole thing. And every movie that any movie that has someone who can run really fast, it always
It's
looks
just
like
ridiculous.
poop.
So we'll see what happens.
The
I'm
only
curious.
Someone running fast looked good in was.
It's gonna be
I
a
think-
joke, ready?
No, it's not.
It's gonna be a really good one.
Terminator 2.
Oh, just
But
Yeah,
it was just kind of like he was running.
But
and
that
then-
wasn't
for those
super
listening to the
speed.
podcast. I moved my
But
arm.
it like implied because like it was like they showed him running and he was just a guy running
Yeah.
kind of fast.
Great shot.
And then it cut and
Yeah,
it was
but-
like he was right next to the car. And you're
Right.
like, holy shit.
You know, the Flash can run so fast. He
Way
can like
faster than a robot.
arrive somewhere before he leaves. Like he can break the laws of physics by running. So
Well,
so
he
probably
can,
look
like-
a little different.
Yeah.
He can like high speed like vibrate too, and he can
Yeah.
like
He can, like-
explode people's insides
no,
just by shaking
can,
next to them.
He can phase through solid objects just like
Right.
by vibrating so fast.
I hope he does that in the show.
Yeah.
Hope he vibrates into the girls' locker room. But we also have some news about True Detective, actually.
Yes.
Oh, really?
The news is that the season ended. Next, we've got some video game.
No!
Okay. That's the whole thing.
Season ended. It was really good.
Yeah, I thought it was
You should
great.
watch it.
But the season 2, as we know, it will not be the same cast. It's kind of like American
yeah,
Horror
like
Story.
an
And, although
anthology,
American Horror Story
yeah.
is the same cast a lot of the time. But it's
New
kind of like
story.
American Horror Story where it's a whole new story, that whole deal. And when asked, the director or the writer, I guess, the writer said...
Pizzolato?
Pizza Lotto. The Pizza
Pizza
Lotto.
Lotto. I know how he feels.
He said that the next season is about hard women, bad men, and the secret occult history of the United States transportation system.
Now, when I first read that, I was like,
What? Yeah.
but then when you think about it, it's probably going to be pretty
Oh,
awesome.
I'm sure it'll be great.
I don't know anything about this whole mysterious past.
You
of
sure?
the
Because you're
trans-
wearing an Illuminati shirt.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm an Illuminati. Sorry.
Oops, you
we
forgot
don't
again?
do anything secret. We
You
just
forgot again?
We just hang out.
You just
We
wear
talk-
shirts.
do fundraisers.
We make cookies. We talk about like what's going on in our
Oh, okay.
lives. Sometimes
Raise
we,
money.
We channel money through highly powerful political agendas.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Now, what Nick Pizzolatto has said about in terms of writing this new season, he was excited that people embraced True Detective, and now now he feels like he can kind of
Go
not
crazy.
hold back.
Yeah,
Go,
right,
like,
right.
Just
like-
rip his clothes
Yeah,
off.
because if you really look at it, this first season, it's
a little held back.
Yeah, the story, it was very
sometimes,
simple. It, like,
Uh-huh.
it really didn't even go anywhere that was like original necessarily. You know
Yeah,
what I
that was
mean?
the point.
That was like
right,
that-
which
that was,
I don't care, but
ironically a lot of people's problems, and like I wasn't one of them. But
I
like
get that.
like,
I mean,
I
I
mean,
get. Yeah,
I
you've
get that
seen
a
it
lot,
before.
too.
It's just
Yeah.
it was the acting really and the and the
Yeah,
dialogue
people
that
didn't
elevated
realize
it.
like that's not what you're supposed to care about.
Yeah,
That's
but no,
essentially
like,
the platform.
people
Yeah.
were thinking that there was such a deeper story to be like solved.
That they tried to
that-
figure it
that
out,
They
and
built
they
up like this
whole
imaginary,
thing.
like
Yeah.
crazy thing that could
And
never
it
be
just
lived
turned
up
out to be a really nice character piece.
Yeah, it just turned out to be like a pretty just a solid story.
Yeah.
And-
It was great.
Yeah.
It was
But
great.
yeah, so I'm looking forward to season 2. Of course, I'll watch
yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah.
And I
Oh,
like
yeah.
that it's just a short show too. It's just
yeah, miniseries.
done. Love it.
Yeah.
But that's it for TV news. Do we have any video game news this week?
Yes, we do.
We do.
Oh,
Yes, we do.
Jake, you are.
Are you lying?
No, I'm not lying. Let's
Okay.
jump right in with
Please.
a quick update from what we talked about last week. The Last of Us movie. Neil Druckmann, one of the creators of the Last of Us games from Naughty Dog, has confirmed that it is a official adaptation of the game, which we kind of
What?
knew, but
What else would it have been?
I know it's like kind of a dumb statement, but people are like, "This is news." So I
So
don't
are
know.
you?
Yeah,
so-
basically. I just think well, they don't really, you don't usually hear that. Like when a
Yeah, you
game
don't-
movie, they never actually say that.
It's gonna. Yeah, that's true.
Like they actually were just like, this is an adaptation of the game. The
yeah,
Last
usually
of Us.
when
It's
there's
not just like the title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're making a video game movie, but it's gonna be nothing about the video game.
Resident Evil.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
let's
well.
move, let's get some quick stuff out of the way.
Okay.
Twitch TV, you're gonna be able to stream now on your Xbox One if you guys haven't realized.
Stream from the Xbox
Yes.
to Twitch. Okay.
Yes. The app went
Not the
live
other way around.
on March 11th, like right in time for Titanfall. So now
Okay.
you can play Titanfall and stream it.
Show your
Yay!
friends.
I
How
did play
cool.
around with it and it works very well. So there's that. That's in conclusion.
Very nice.
Also, another quick news bit, but this one's really cool because I called it. I called it last year. when I was
Uh-oh,
talking
the
about-
police?
Gone Home is coming out this year for consoles.
Yo.
Not specified yet. but
Yo.
Up top.
Yo.
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 This is what you pay me for. I can predict this shit.
Yo.
Good
Cool.
job, Jake.
So this is a big deal?
Yeah, Gone Home is really cool, and it's been really. as much as a lot of people don't like it, you can't deny that it's gotten acclaim from Game of the Year and stuff. So people are interested in it. There's a lot of people out there that I think really want to try it.
The only reason I couldn't finish it was
because
because
you're a stupid idiot.
that and my computer couldn't handle it.
Yeah. See, now you can
Now.
finally experience the nice little mellow feel-good tale. The main big story that's kind of exciting this week is the guy, I forgot his gamer tag actually name, but the guy, I've seen him before. He's actually like really cool.
We believe you.
He holds the record for like the highest gamer score.
Okay.
This is achievement
On
points.
Xbox?
Yes, on Xbox.
Okay.
And he just reached 1 million gamer score. That's like insane.
He's the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So
and nobody's even close to catching
How
him.
many kids does he have? And how many girlfriends has he ever had?
I think he does actually have like a girlfriend or a fiance or something.
Oh, wow.
So what does he win?
He doesn't win anything. Xbox already gave him. I was at the Xbox Live like launch event, and he was there, and they presented him with like a platinum like Xbox Live card, like chiseled out of steel, that was like lifetime Xbox Live status. So that's cool.
Oh, that's a pretty sweet deal. He didn't have to pay for it?
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I was-
damn right, he shouldn't have to at that point.
I was gonna say, like, when achievements first came out, like when I first started playing games that like unlock achievements, it was so cool for me. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I got an achievement, my gamer score went up.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yep. Now it's like, I want something. Like, I want something back
greedy.
for
You're
this. Like,
greedy.
it's just like to have the little digital score tally markers. Not
not
good
enough
enough
for you.
anymore. I want Xbox to
Just
send
get
me
it tattooed on your forehead.
Send you like a coupon for like
Send me a
Papa
coupon.
John's Pizza.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd actually be really smart. Yeah, every like 1,000 or something like that, you get a 10% off.
It didn't really take off.
Why not?
Man, that would have been great.
It's gonna be okay.
No, it's not.
My problem is that like I have Xbox, I have PS3, I play.
Yeah, what a big
That's
problem.
a problem.
I have
Yeah.
the Xbox, I have the PlayStation, and I play on PC. And I play on PC, so like it's so fragmented that like I don't really like. Oh, my gamer score is really high, but I kind of like, I have like so many different places to get points that I don't really care.
I feel for you.
You know,
Yeah, I
don't
feel
give me
real
that
bad
look.
for you,
Don't give me
pal.
that look. Don't give me that look. But I think that's really cool that he hit 1 million. That's insane.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That is insane.
So that means he must have like completely completed every Xbox 360 game.
yeah,
like-
something like that.
Every achievement
Yeah.
for every game.
Who's second place?
I don't know, but
Like, are they at 99999?
No, they're like,
Or
there's nobody who's like neck and neck with.
Okay,
him
I
at
didn't
all.
think so, yeah.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yep.
This is like this guy's career, I guess. But like, who's paying? Nobody's paying him, right? Like,
you don't know that.
No, like really, nobody's paying.
He's
like,
got a silver Xbox card.
Yeah, but that's it. Like that. Now
That's
they're
what he's
like,
been
"All right,
working
well,
for
Go home, have
for a
fun with your
decade.
free Xbox Live. Like,
Hey, whatever. I wouldn't complain.
no, that's pretty cool.
I like
But,
it. Interesting.
That's it for video game news this week. It was a slow week. It's really just about all the awesome games coming out. But
Alright.
let's move on over to last week's poll, which had to
Yes,
do with video games.
it actually had specifically to do with
Wow.
The Last of Us. We asked you guys, who would you like to see play Joel and Ellie in the Last of Us movie?
Mm-hmm.
And in third place, we got Nicolas Cage and Miley Cyrus.
Well, Nicolas Cage, as much as we, the internet, make fun of him, he does have acting chops, or he did.
And Miley Cyrus?
She's pretty.
Okay. Second place, we have Bryan Cranston and Bryan Cranston.
Or as Mike would say,
Brian.
Cranston.
Cranston. That's it. Bran Cranston. And then in first place, the other two are stupid because first place is perfect. Hugh Jackman and Chloe Moretz.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
awesome.
Pretty,
Yeah.
yeah.
Somebody did like a picture, someone did a
Yeah.
Photoshop, and it's just awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's
Like
pretty.
Hugh Jackman with his
yeah.
prisoner's beard. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man, that would be
Chloe
great.
Moretz is getting a little old though.
Oh, yeah, she is probably too
She's
old, isn't she?
I would watch that movie.
You would watch.
think I would.
You would watch it no matter what, though.
I would.
You would even watch it if it was you'd be more inclined to watch it if it was Miley Cyrus and Nick
Nicolas
Cage
Why?
because it's hilarious.
Because I love Miley. Sorry. There you go. The
Okay.
secret's out.
But that was last week's poll question. This week's poll question is True Detective. Who would you like to see as, assuming it's like a pair again?
It might be 3. But
Might be
you know,
3.
we don't know.
This is
Hypothetical.
so irrelevant because it's like it could be anybody in the whole world. I think it's gonna be women as the leads actually. So keep that in mind. Who would you like to see as the pair in True Detective season 2? And I'm being serious. I don't mean like that joke, which I think is brilliant on Twitter. The hashtag True Detective season 2, and they just post.
Did you see what
people.
I did? I won.
What was yours again?
I did Batman and Robin.
Yeah, that was
Like,
the
I
worst
was
one.
like,
That was actually not
drops
that
the
funny.
mic.
No, that wasn't funny. But
Alright.
we'll see what they say. But I'm asking legitimately. You can make it a joke if you want, but I'm curious to know who what you have in mind for that style of show. Let us know on Facebook.com/prettymuchit. You can vote in the poll, and we'll go over your responses next week.
You know, I tell you what. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry. You look a little pissed at
No,
me.
I'm ready to go.
Okay.
I'm ready to go.
I was just going to
Oh,
Ooh, did you hear that?
yeah,
Reverberating
God,
through
there
the
was a
room.
reverberation that just shook my bones.
I think it'll be interesting, like that they use these big actors to get this show off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Now are they going to go with like unknowns?
Maybe.
Or
I don't
Maybe
know about
baby.
that. I think like half of their like pull was like it was two big actors.
Right, that's his
so
point.
are we going to have like a John Cusack?
You don't need him
and
because
Morgan
you're going to
Freeman?
watch no matter what.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be anybody. You know what I mean? But now we're going to talk about the trailers. So let's check out some trailers, eh, boys?
Okay.
Yes. Make sure you go to check out if you're on YouTube, make sure you go check out the playlist. where you
Correct.
can watch them all.
That's how you do it.
Yes. Playlist is linked in the info, and we'll see you over there. But for now, thanks so much for watching.
God bless.
As we always end it, God bless. That's pretty much it.